with no lead up, Anna Kasparian is so mad, it's unbelievable. It's actually one of the maddest I've ever seen a person be about me. Okay. So Thana, respected mod, site mod, yeah, yeah. Thana posted this. Essentially saying, you know, Anna Kasparian won't talk to Vosh. Okay, so to be clear, by the way, I'm not incessantly challenging Anna Kasparian to a debate. She's too cowardly to talk to me. She never will. I know that. I'm not, like, I know it would be pointless to go on and on about it, but she's really insecure about the fact that she won't debate me. So anyway, Thana posted like, well, she's willing to talk to Ben Shapiro. And Kasparian responded with this. And if this doesn't make it into a copy pasta, okay, then I'm genuinely disappointed with you people, because look at this. Unlike Vosh, Shapiro never once called me retarded or a bitch over disagreements. That's how big boys who don't snort addies during unhinged streams act. I don't know anyone a conversation or debate, but I especially have no interest in antisocial creeps like Vosh. Simple. And it's so good on so many because she's like cycling through every insult she can think of, right? And okay, oh, because I tweeted this, but I think Anna Kasparian is so afraid of me that I'm in her mind, I'm morphing into the thing she despises and fears the most, a homeless person. So she has to insinuate I'm a drug addict. So, like, my 10 milligram Adderall prescription, which is like the lowest dose you give adults, and she's like, this druggie, this, if I was in Santa Monica, he would be curled up in an alleyway. I have to, like, it's like it's just so much projection, you know? It's really, 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 really good. And then somebody said, "Lol, all somebody has to do is stroke your ego, and you'll work for them." That's what you're saying. And Anna Kasparian says that's right, which I feel should be completely disqualifying for like any legitimacy as a commentator. Like, she's just openly admitting, like, this is literally the Carolyn Borisenko thing, where I was a devout liberal, but then I went to a Trump rally and the Trumpers were nice to me, and it was different from the time the lefties were mean to me, so now I'm on the right. The funny thing is, in terms of behavior, she's actually acting closest to Dave Rubin right now. I don't know if you guys remember it, because a lot of Dave Rubin's career arc was before I took off as a streamer, but Dave Rubin's whole thing was, hey, I'm a liberal who just wants to have conversations across the aisle. And then it was, man, the left sure doesn't like it when I have, like, Nazis and white nationalists on. They're so mean to me. But these white nationalists are nice to me, so I'm going to have them on. And then it was, why is the left so rude to me when I have conversations with the far right? You know, and then, like, this is why I'm leaving the left. Dave Rubin was the poster child for the joke of why I'm leaving the left. He's the guy, like, he's the person from whom, like, the template of that joke is. You know? So she's just doing that now. She's literally just saying, like, well, if you're nice to me and you stroke my ego, then, like, I'll talk to you and we're good. And not if not. Have you tried calling her a bitch nicely? I feel like I've called her that with, like, a range of tones. So probably, yeah. Check this out from half an hour ago. Yeah, so in the ongoing effort to throw darts at a board, in response to me making fun of her in the fashion that I just repeated here, Anna's now insinuating I'm a drug addict, presumably because she's so terrified of me that in her mind I begin to take a form of thing she fears most, a homeless person. Her response was, hey, Vosh, this you? No, I don't know what clip is this. I don't know what this is. Who is this? I have no idea. Who? Wow, what a handsome chap. You know, I think he'd look great if he lost like 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds. I think he'd look great. And maybe if he changed up the hair a little bit. I don't know who this is, by the way. Isn't this from that Nazi guy? Yes, this is the clip cut together by the Nazi I hypocrite, where he took my based and red-pilled Thought Slime Meltdown stream and made it into a based and red... We can just listen to it. It's not exactly a secret. Particularly the LGBT community is cancerous as... That's true. That's all you need to hear. This is unironically the same shit the New York Times plus Twitter did to Cenk when he ran for office. Anna's become what she hates the most. So, okay, I don't normally like to do this because it's not falsifiable, and I could say it about literally anything. But as is probably pretty obvious, I have a lot of connections to everyone. A lot of people won't talk to me publicly, but in private they'll talk to me. That's fine. I'm okay with this arrangement. I know that I'm, the source of a lot of drama. That's fine. But I know a lot, and of all the organizations and groups that I have ever been even slightly affiliated with, the Young Turks is an organization that has so many holes in it in terms of information. Like there's no comparison, so many people have worked with them that have grievances or who want to talk or share their stories or whatever, and I can just say with absolute and unyielding confidence that from my behind the scenes knowledge on Anna Kasparian, there is an explainer for why she's acting this way. She's really fucking mad. I'm sorry, that's actually it. There's no secret narrative. She's actually like mad, like seething, steam coming out of the ears, like at the water cooler with the coffee cup, being like, that fucking guy, like that, like mad, and that's it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she's not grifting or being deliberately disingenuous or that there's not a financial, like, sure, gas leak politics keeps up, sure, but she's proper mad. And it's really, really funny. And this is all her fault, of course. She decided to be retarded. I didn't force that on her. She inhaled the gas. She drank from the lead pipe. It's not my fault. I didn't make her do that. She's being a giant bitch now. She's being a pussy. She's being a beta. Huge beta. I could beat her in a debate. I could beat her in arm wrestling. I could beat her in jiu-jitsu. I've never done jiu-jitsu. Could I beat Anna Kasparian in jiu-jitsu? The answer is yes. So her cowardice is maybe warranted, but nonetheless deserving of mockery. I feel like I'm really gonna drag this out, because she doesn't have the self-control to not talk about me. She's too upsetty spaghetti, right? And I don't necessarily hate her. I think what she's doing is really harmful, but I think my feelings are closer to contempt than hatred. I think those are meaningfully different emotions. I don't think those are the same. I just think it's kind of pathetic, this whole thing. But I guess, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, has there ever been a pivot this hard this quickly? I actually mean that. Keep in mind that TYT is not a YouTube channel. They're a full-on political organization. They had a hand in the Justice Democrats. Now, while I was made aware of this tweet, I was still laying in bed. I was right next to Artemy. He was flopped next to me. He was purring loudly. I was the happiest guy on earth. I'm on cloud nine. He's a fat baby. I'm doing great. And I'm scrolling through the tweet thread, and with almost complete uniformity, every reply agreeing with her was a conservative, and every reply disagreeing with her was left-leaning. The support that she's getting for these tweets is almost entirely from the right. Seriously, I scrolled through on my phone. Now, keep in mind that a lot of people have me blocked, so I don't have a perfect representative sample of the people here. But the pivot that has happened has been so severe and so whiplash-inducing that it has shifted into, like, full-on, just pure blue. The top reply that I found that agreed with her, I don't know if it actually is the top reply. You know how Twitter is. It's a mess. It had like 1,000 likes or whatever, was a Nazi. The next image I saw in their media posts was them saying that you have to vote for Trump because DeSantis is cucked by the Jews. Funny, because I remember Nazis saying that of Trump back when he was president. And that the black guy who's running in the Republican candidacy, he said something like, in the comic, he said, slavery was bad. And he was drawn looking dumb with big lips, and was with W-U-Z. And that's because he said that Ron DeSantis was bad to say slavery could have benefits. And that was their post, and that guy was agreeing with Anna Kasparian. And it was like that the whole way through. Have any of you looked at the replies to that tweet? Can you confirm what I'm saying? The reason why I'm saying this is because, like, I feel that Anna Kasparian has only made my point. My point was that, like, because the lie that she and Cenk want you to believe is that their positions have been consistent, and it's just the left who are freaking out and getting riled up over nothing. When in reality, in addition to the fact that you can find clips from just a year ago which explicitly disagree with all the shit they're doing and saying right now, the fact that the right have suddenly cozied up to them to that extent is a pretty clear indicator that something about their messaging has shifted, not just our messaging. Like, I attack the left for disagreements that I have with them all the time, but when I say shit about, say, for example, Jesse Gender, are my replies suddenly filled with legions of Nazis and blue check marks? No. Because for some reason, when I, a left-leaning person, argue with other left-leaning people, it doesn't translate into conservatives supporting me. But for some reason, there's something about what Anna Kasparian is doing that is attracting near uniform adulation from the right. I couldn't really say. Anyway, I just think it's funny how mad she is. I think it's great. I like it when bad people are mad. I think that's good, morally. Shu has your back. I need to hold the shoe market here by saying incredibly problematic populist stuff now and again, so that she'll defend me for that, at least. Like the critical shit. Right, so I have to be like principled in my advocacy like 99 times out of 100, and then every 100th time I'm like, nah, and I just have like a meltdown, and then like, you know, then I can get the support. This is called coalition building. Okay? Thank you. Unironically, though, I have done a video where I go over the content of the Thought Slime Meltdown stream, the entire thing, and genuinely, it's not actually that bad. There are a couple of things that are mostly just, like, set out of anger, but the overall point of the rant is true. It's basically just about how woke scolds are incredibly divisive and self-abusive in the online left community, which is, yeah, that's true. Certainly stand by that. Yeah, also, I'm a part of the LGBT community, okay? Last time I checked, whiny, pearl-clutching white women were not one of the letters in that alphabet soup acronym, so I don't think Anna Kasparian. Stay out of our fights, Anna. Get out of here. Get out of here, you. Vosh, is it my imagination, or did the influence of woke scolds wane over time? A lot of them turned into, tankies. Like, a lot of it shifted. Like, the tender, queer, ultra-sensitive stuff, like, a lot of that shifted, and a lot of them have kind of gone into, like, ultra-doomer, third-worldist politics as a coping mechanism. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that drop shadow. I think Anna is watching today. She's retweeting stuff like this. What is she retweeting? Oh, no. When you get to the point where you're, like, retweeting people agreeing with you over shit like this, it's too far gone. Do you think that what I'm doing right now technically constitutes, like, material harm because I'm raising her blood pressure to, like, dangerous levels? She retweeted this. I thought that was a joke. That's kind of Anna's point. Vosh oftentimes says way worse things than Anna ever did about the online trans community when he's their target of criticism, yet he joins them and engages in similar bad discourse and bad faith attacks just to siphon off some of those disaffected people. Oh, no! Does she actually believe that I'm only disingenuously attacked? Like, I supported her for years, and then she had a bad take everyone on the left criticized, and then only doing this in some Machiavellian effort to siphon off disaffect... You know what? Yes, I am. Hello, former TYT audience. Have you noticed the hosts of your previous favorite program have gone completely bananas? Hi, we're a bit further left over here, but as it turns out, being further left will insulate you from the particular kinds of brain damage they're suffering from. This, like, white woman pearl-clutching liberal civility politics nonsense, that's really not that common on the proper left. So, hey, what's up, people? Yeah, boy, hop on the grind. Just always got a mind for business. What can I say? New channel trailer. Oh, how funny would that be? As the channel trailer. Hey, what's up, everybody? Are you disappointed with the behavior of Cenk and Anna Kasparian, your favorite TYT hosts? Have you noticed that lately they've been shifting to the right and it feels like there's no reason for it? Folks, do I have the solution to you? Move from liberalism over to socialism. Come try socialism. Folks, we don't have civility politics over here, okay? Socialists, they hate civility politics. Go check out a liberal shit poster on Twitter, and what do you get? You have people making Donald Trump jokes, you know? Check out a socialist shit poster, and you can't. They've been suspended for death threats, okay? We love our comedy here, folks. So what I'm saying is give me money. Give me money. I want as much money as TYT. More, even. I want all of your money. Give me your money. There we go. Did the average TYT viewer even know about Vosh before the fallout? I'm not sure. TYT is a huge network. I know a lot of their stuff is on Facebook as well, and I have no reach in that market. I wonder. This could be very good for me. I want to be clear, by the way. A mind for business I may have. Honestly, not really. I'm nowhere near as good at business stuff as Destiny or Hassan are, I think. Well, half a mind for business I might have. But keep in mind that nothing that I'm doing here, none of this beef with Anna Kasparian. First of all, you'll notice this keeps getting instigated by her, okay? Not me. Second of all, you know, this isn't born like purely out of drama or grift or whatever. I'm right. I mean, if she would just man up and come on, we could have a civil conversation. She never will, of course. I'm unbeatable in conversation. She would crumble instantly, dissolve into dust, liquefy, and fertilize the earth. So that won't happen. But, you know, this isn't born purely out of... I would talk to her off stream. It's not all about the drama and content. She wouldn't do that either. So it's not totally unproductive drama. I think I can safely say, and hopefully I speak for the people watching right now, that TYT has probably served its purpose. I don't think you can trust any kind of news or political advocacy organization where one half of the main presenters are flippantly doing the, like, I'm politically homeless, I'm leaving the left, Dave Rubin, I'll be nice to the right if they're nice to me, but if somebody on the left calls me a retard while I'm saying retarded shit, then I'm not going to... Like, this is not an organization that you can trust. So, not that I can single-handedly take down TYT, but if they're going to take themselves down, I'm happy to encourage people in better political directions from the sidelines, like towards, say, libertarian socialism. Folks, have you heard of this great ideology called socialism? The first thing you have to know about it is that it's never been tried. People will say, hey, did you hear about these things socialist? And no, they didn't. Because it's never been tried. But we'll try it, and it'll all go right this time. Just you watch. Anna is mauling in her likes, calling you a racist, disgusting grifter fraud. True. Oh, no. Liking Adam friended. Vosh behaves like a misogynist all the time. I respect Anna so much. More Adam friended. The Giga Stacy me. No, Anna! You can't like it when other people say you're Giga Chad. That comes across as self-masturbatory. You can't, no! You have to just let other people do that. You're supposed to like people who are praising you in a kind of like half-hearted or self-aggrandizing way, not just people who are sucking you off. The fact this clip wasn't the end for him tells him everything you need to know about it. This is like my second day of streaming. All these communities that are accuse Anna of transphobia are actually the biggest threat to LGBT people. Thank you, Christina Hart. Socially liberal, economically libertarian. Thank you. He's a disgusting, racist, grifter fraud. Thank you, first name bunch of numbers. We know she's mad, and it is embarrassing, and she is acting like a child, and she is... Folks, have I ever been misogynist once in my life? No. But I have to say, her behavior is proving the misogynists right. I just don't like ammunition being given to them in that way. So, frankly, I hope she calms down. What wall did she lick to cause this? I have no idea. Dave Rubin looks more stable. Dave Rubin has had some pretty big meltdowns. You didn't see the Ian Miles Chong based oh, did Ian Miles Chong reply saying base to her tweet? Yeah, he has me blocked, so I wouldn't... Gotcha. Fantastic. Vosh, why does all this hurt you so much? Aren't you used to this? Nice try at the bait. This doesn't hurt me. In fact, from a purely, like, channel-oriented financial exposure thing or whatever, this is purely to my benefit. It's actually really bad for her to keep giving me this kind of attention. It doesn't hurt me in any way. I don't have a fragile ego, so I'm, like, not personally wounded. It's good for the channel. She doesn't have to do this. She keeps initiating. I don't know why. It doesn't make her look good to anyone but conservatives, which I guess is the audience she's trying to court. I mean, I do find it very disappointing, obviously, because I would rather TYT be like a good organization that advocates for progressive issues, even if they didn't have me on. Notice how I haven't been on TYT in my whole time on stream or whatever. Like, I didn't benefit from the existence of TYT as a progressive organization, but I am currently benefiting from it in its downfall, which is an indication then, I think, that the fact that I would rather they not do this is, you know, suggests a degree of principled behavior on my part, but I mean, as long as they're going to act this way, right? You went once. Was that on TYT, or did I just talk with Anna Kasparian? Did I go on TYT? No, I think I just... Yes, I did? Did I do that off stream? Like I wasn't on stream, I recorded it off stream? Oh, hold on, my Vosh joins TYT to discuss why young men feel alien. Oh, I remember this. Okay, all right, so I went on one time, sorry. Oh, man, I remember, because I remember looking like shit during this. That's because I didn't have my heavy thread cream t-shirt, the one that I'm wearing right now. A lot of people, when they do their Zoom calls, like, they look directly into the camera, but I always look to the side like this, because it's just what I'm used to. So that comes off as, like, evasive to a lot of people. Anna came on your show. Yeah, but when Anna came on my show, that was just Anna. That wasn't TYT. This was TYT. Well, I'm happy they gave me the platform here. You look the same as you do now. What's wrong with this? I don't look exactly the same. My hair's different. Also, why is my mustache so thick here? I feel like I have a walrus mustache here. I don't know. There's something off. Oh, I didn't have the back set up. You still have big mustache? But it's not as thick, see? I trim up further now. Anna blocked Keffels. I imagine she's going to block quite a few people. Camera angle is different, too. That's true. That's true. I might change the camera angle more as well. Yeah. Can I have a rundown? What is Anna mad about, Vosh? Anna's mad that I'm taller than her. Basically, she's a woman lit, and I height mog her effortlessly, even when she's in heels, and it just upsets her. Vosh, I don't see the point in continuing to engage in this drama. There's no meaningful political engagement here, and Anna's deeply unfunny, so what's the point? That's a good question, but first of all, keep in mind, I'm just responding to her behavior, so it's not like I initiate. Second of all, I think it's funny that she's mad. That's very important to me. And third of all, legitimately, if TYT as an organization is going to collapse and fall apart, this is going to be a period of time during which the people in their audience are going to be, like, kind of politically shiftless, curious about what's going on. If Anna wants to give me the attention, and I don't think she has the self-control to not, but I guess we'll see, that's certainly to my benefit, and I'm happy to engage with that. People who have followed TYT have for a long time walked the razor's edge of being politically valuable, right? Like, TYT has a lot of principled social democrats who watch, and even some socialists, but a lot of people who watch TYT are kind of locked in that, like, Facebook liberalism stage where they're mostly, you know, wine mom posting about how Trump is finally going to get his this time. It's there. I think that there's a lot of value in onboarding people, and I would have happily done that on TYT just by going on and talking with them. But again, I mean, we see how things play out, right? Do you think she'll push more people right now? You mean push more people right now? Maybe? I wonder. I don't think she's doing a very good job of pulling her audience over. I think that TYT might do a good job of appealing to existing conservatives, but I don't know how much of their audience they're going to bring over. I could be wrong on that, though. She's going to join Dave Rubin. Well, keep in mind, Dave Rubin isn't relevant anymore. Like, Dave Rubin had a blip of interest back when the media was still susceptible to this. Hey, what if I'm just like a centrist busybody who talks to all sides, and I just coincidentally happen to be, like, allied with conservatives and everything. But those times are done. That's not really a viable thing anymore. Anyway, don't you guys feel like right now we're maybe over-intellectualizing something that is quite funny, if not over-intellectualized? Like, I'm having less fun by the minute watching you guys take this super seriously, but I was having an absolute delight reveling in her posting the fucking Thought Slime Meltdown stream clip. That was, you know, you started it? Nuh-uh. All right, we're moving on. We'll see if we'll see if she can control herself in the future.